Maneruatere.
Mascara say. Ninjani.
Aiwa. Makadini.
Mascara say. Licho ninjani. Eh?
You two guys are guilty of using your Shona language.
This is Dev Prakash. Welcome to my channel. Guys, thank you very much. Guess who I have? Guess who I have here today? I'm just so grateful to be here, to be Kayasgogo's channel, not Kayasgogo. Apparently, I'm so lucky. It's my sister.
Yes.
You know, it's your YouTuber, but she's my sister. And we've been so blessed to visit them today.
And Mzukuru.
And Mzukuru very blessed. He has been looking after us all day. Yeah? I thought that out and I go around in that place.
Really? I didn't know. Anemuleri. Please DM.
Okay, just DM.
Look at the smile.
Yeah, put the messages.
You sing the ladies. DM.
So Kuba, thank you very much for welcoming us.
You're welcome.
Home. Thank you, Bamkuru.
No, not a problem. It's a pleasure having you guys around.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
We picked from the airport. It was so comfortable. And just arriving, yes, I can't trungo tandara.
Kutandara chaiko. We're just enjoying the
evening.
Yes. And it's good to see you.
No, thank you.
It's good to see you, Bulawayo.
Yes.
And this is home. Our home is your home.
Amen.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
And I remember we also came and we were, Bamnin wasn't there, but we were taking care of and it's the same thing that we want you to have the same experience. But I was showing you, we've had to have you in our little cottage here because the door won't close in your bedroom. You know, the construction pains in me. Construction pains. There's always something that happens when you have a home. So we have our tiles have swollen up,
Yeah.
And we can't close the door. The bedroom door. And so we will have someone come and look at that. But that's what it is. Having homes, nothing goes perfectly smooth every time.
Snacks, you continue until after, even in London, they say if I build a house for 10 years, they ensure that there are snacks that will come up.
Yes.
So that's normal.
Yeah. So I hope you'll be comfortable in our little cottage. And
definitely said we'll extend our stay now for a month.
Please do. You're welcome anytime. So it was nice to break bread. You know, is Chala Samabele, huh? Amasi. Yes, those were the best.
Chicken feet,
Yeah,
and the cakes on top of that.
And don't forget Amas was to me.
Yes, Odzeko.
Yes.
Odzeko. There were every type of sadza. We had 4 sadzas. There are poko, amavele, chibage, muchu,
yeah, that was delicious.
Was it a specialty, Bless?
He bought that one and I hijacked it.
What dish did you cook?
Out of those, there was Sam.
Yeah.
Then for me, I did salad, the squash.
Oh yes, salad. You did the coleslaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, the coleslaw.
Yes. Fresh fish, the salad was nice. Cucumber. Yeah.
And by the way, Bless is still single. He had.
There's Marona coming. There's Marona coming. Yes, there's my dear coming. Shout out to you, my dear. So to come.
I'm in big trouble with this, my boy.
They'll be coming in numbers and say, can you give us the number of Mzukuru? The lucky one. Shout out to you, Anesu.
The taxi driver who drove us to the airport today was talking about somebody says they cannot even laugh to a joke without telling their wife that if it's okay to laugh or not.
So,
Why are you finally smiling and laughing? My wife said so.
Because my wife says,
To me, the highlight today was when we walked through the gardens when we arrived. You know, when we were arriving from the gate. When I'm eating, but I can't stop eating, guys. So. When I arrived from the gate, you know, I've seen so much aloe vera all my life. Different type of aloe vera, different type. This garden is
it's a botanical garden.
It's a botanical garden. If you know all botanical garden, if you want to think of every aloe vera that you can think of, we saw it. And when you drive and they've kept their yard with the authentic traditional trees, the mutondos, the aloe veras,
and
many others, yes.
We even see amalula tree.
Amalula?
Yeah.
What is amalula tree?
Several.
Actually.
That's what is fruiting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the one that make amalula for?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's all sorts.
What was your highlight?
My highlight obviously is the garden, the property, the size and how they've kept it natural and unspoiled. They call virgin land. It's just the biggest highlight, and the endless number of plant species that we saw. The interesting ones are the aloe veras, the cactus, various shapes and sizes. But by the way, I just can't believe my blessing that here we are being hosted by Zimbabwe's #1 YouTuber, lady YouTuber, in their property. So I know them very, very well. I know even their dogs, their cats, and everything. But I was laughing to them because they are meeting me today for the first time and trying to discover me. But I'm just saying, poor you, because I know you very well and you're just starting to know me, It's just like meeting Bill Clinton or let's say Michelle Obama and Barack, You know them very well, but they don't know you, so you're being very warm. And they say, who are you? Awesome. I'm very blessed to meet him. I've always wished to meet him because I've seen his work. I've seen his works and I just said, you know what, he's so clever, very hands-on, he likes gardening, I love it. I said, I'm going there, I'm going to be copying and learning from him. So here I am walking the talk now. I have him, I've learned, and I know tomorrow I'll continue to learn from him. He seems a very patient guy. Very, very supportive.
We're dealing with this. I know.
He has no choice but to have some patience.
And the world to see, oh goodness, that guy is a special character.
It's
a great weekend. So I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming. We're so happy to have you.
Oh yeah.
It's been nice. When I hope you feel the joy that we have being here. And when we say come home, come and build, come and visit, that's exactly what we mean.
Yeah.
We are here. We ate from our food. Yeah. Some of it from the garden, most of it each other's gardens. Very little of things that we get from the stores.
Oh, yeah.
And because our health is our wealth, and we feel when we are here, we eat simple but very healthy. And as long as we are able to maintain our health, being our biggest wealth, I think we're good to go. We're good here. Yeah, I couldn't emphasize that enough, because without that, there's so many challenges in this country. But we look at what the positives are. And the positives are being out here looking at the sky.
I can see the
stars.
stars.
Looking at
And
the
over there is
stars.
the moon. Over there is the moon. Come, look.
Yeah.
The moon there.
Yeah. So
Amazing.
this is what we came for. Relaxation, peace of mind, and just not feeling the pressure of the go.
Yeah. And tomorrow wake up, we don't have to be woken up by an alarm.
No.
The birds will
The birds will wake
The
you
birds
up.
will do it
wake
for us.
Yeah, they'll get you up.
Wow.
Yeah.
They'll tell you it's a good morning. You know, they always know.
Yeah.
If it's going to rain, you might hear a little bit of silence because maybe they're checking out whether they should come out or not.
Yeah, actually, yes. Yeah.
If it's a clear day, you will definitely hear them telling you, get up, let's get going. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. We like it here. And we encourage you, if your mind is about coming to Africa, Zimbabwe especially, to live, you know, don't stay out there too long. Come and visit us. Come and
When
see
you're
us.
still in good health.
Yeah, while you're still in good health, come, enjoy, you know. Think about getting yourself something. It doesn't have to be big. As long as you're comfortable.
In the rural area.
Yes.
Rural areas is the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are saying,
In fact, all of us here is that we are going rural, isn't it?
yeah,
We are
we are
going
already
rural.
rural. Yeah,
Rural is
rural.
Yeah.
Semi-rural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Authentic trees.
For me, I'm just happy to see new faces. You know, when I was growing up, there's a time when I was staying with my gogo, and it was just the two of us. So every time my gogo would laugh when someone comes in, she'll be like, "Naiwe kobika magwinya kavamwe ti." So to me, I'm thinking the hustle kubika magwinya. So every time I hear go my farai, I'm like, oh no. Then she goes like, muzukuru, musha unonzi gogogoe wakakomborerwa muzukuru. And I always remember that. And growing up and knowing the joy that comes with being people, coming around, sharing and being happy, I'm like, gogo was right.
Yeah.
Musha unonzi gogogoe wakakomborerwa.
Wakakomborerwa.
Tindaine makomborero. Makomborero guru chaizvo, and
Thank you.
it's so nice.
Ah.
It's so nice, yes. So yeah, besides the hustle of kubika magwinya, we are happy.
Well, the guy hustled. He got up. We planned to wake up to go and look for mangoes. But we ended up not doing that because I was like, we can't go do mangoes. We gotta cook. So he was in the kitchen with me, and he was hustling the whole morning. Yeah,
It's nice. It's nice.
That's what I like. I think when we came, she arranged a secret party, you know. Yeah, there were so many friends that we got to know, people from the diaspora, that she invited their friends, like 3 families, and it was so amazing to have people of the same mind in the same room, like sharing our experiences of being here, the struggles. Because like I want to say to you that, you know, relocation is not like easy. You know, there are challenges that we have to overcome.
right.
So there are difficulties that we have faced, that people who are still coming, that we still face. But I wouldn't compare that with staying with staying abroad. So being together with people of the same mind in the same room, it was like
special.
Yeah, it's special. The 5 of us being able to talk about the challenges and the hesitation, the experiences, and what people are doing, sustain themselves. Because in Zimbabwe sometimes it's got economic difficulties. They are here in Zimbabwe, that's for real. That maybe to start a business, it is very hard. The conditions are quite harsh. So that's not a lie, that's quite real. But being able to speak to real people who are saying, regardless of all these hardships,
We are here.
regardless of all what is going on,
Yeah.
we are here to face those challenges.
Yes.
And we are here to overcome them.
Yes.
And we are overcoming them indeed. We are overcoming them indeed. So thank you for bringing friends and their journey, because coming here, it's not a one night that you just think one night. Tomorrow morning, I'm coming. I'm leaving Canada. Tomorrow morning, I'm leaving
the
US,
UK.
and I'm coming to Zimbabwe. It's a process, isn't it?
It's a
It's a
process.
transition,
Yeah.
which takes about 5 years. Some people take about 5 years. That when you make up your mind, you start to channel your finances where you wanna be.
Yes.
So I'm saying, if you haven't started thinking about it, start thinking about it, so that you are just. I can say maybe we're still in this transitioning phase, but maybe at the end of it. So those people that we saw, they are still in that sense. Some people are already here, so it was quite good to see an insight of how other people have felt living there, and how they feeling being here, the difficulties that they are facing, and how they are overcoming them. You know, and talking to you and the Bamkuru, you know, I think you have been here the longest. Us we've been in and out, but these have been here continuously for 5 years, isn't it?
Yeah, this is year 6.
Yes,
This
6.
is
Wow.
60 year. Yeah, at the end of the year. it is
Yeah,
60.
so what would you say has been your challenge about again? What is Bamkuru and what have you done to overcome them, and what are the challenges that you are still facing, but still you say, I'm not going back?
For me, I think it's been the just adjusting the mindset.
Yes.
You know, for example, even if you live in the US and you go and transition, let's say, to the UK, there will be the same sort of similar differences, like the type of food you eat there, the type of food you're going to eat in a new place. So even in Zimbabwe, you can imagine after 30-something years, you've been used to eating the food that side. When you come this side, you definitely miss some foods, and it's a little bit difficult to get to those same things that you were used to. So in your mind, if this is your new home, I think the biggest thing is to kind of say, okay, I'll go with the flow. Although it's very difficult, because some of the things that you see, you're like, come on, I'm in a store and the guy or sales lady or man at the till is busy on the phone talking to somebody else while you're waiting.
Customer service.
So when you first arrive to leave, it's a challenge. It's frustrating.
Sure.
After a while, and sometimes it's just that, just the way you talk to them, they respond better. If you are impatient, you're not patient, oh my goodness, you will have a hard time. So being patient, I think, helps, but also trying to let the other person know that, this is not the right way of doing things, because, I'm your customer, you should look at me differently, that, put me first before your cousin, your colleague, things like that. And also some things in the little conveniences. When we came, internet was very difficult. There was no Starlink. So when let's say you went with the ISP providers in Zimbabwe, they were very, very expensive, and very expensive those days. But now with there's been a lot of competition, and the prices have gone down. So now we feel much better, because we can now access everything one day too, and it doesn't cost us that much. Electricity again, when we first arrived, we had an introduction to Zimbabwe. We said about 10 days no power. We didn't have water, so we'd have my cousin help us deliver water here for us to. So it was tough, but we never for one moment said, no, we're going back because it's tough. Because I think it's that kind of a person you have to be, to say, challenges, I'll accept and I'll overcome. So yeah, there have been challenges, but overall, just to wake up and you don't feel the pressure. Some of you and some of us who have lived where there are these really, really cold winters, where you skid and fall, but here it's like, oh no, it's really nice. You can do firewood, have a fireplace. It's really been a blessing coming back. I have no regrets. Yeah. The only thing that I always laugh at, I said, I wish there were more paper towels. Because I love to wipe my towels. I know, they just one of those silly things, But yeah, it gets to me.
Paper towels are quite expensive.
And they're so expensive.
They are so expensive. So when you get one, you have to look after it.
Take care of it. But I was also going to piggyback on what he just said. The first statement that he said was, there shifting of the mind.
Mindset.
That has to happen. And when you shift your mindset, it means you're looking at Zimbabwe or Africa differently.
Yeah.
You're not in the US.
You're
knowing
not
that.
in the US, you're not
Yeah.
in
You're not
Canada,
in the
you're
UK.
not in the UK, you're not in
Australia.
Netherlands, wherever, in Australia. You are in Zimbabwe, you're in Africa. That doesn't mean that we have to accept mediocrity.
Right.
You know?
You can voice out.
But
You
that
should.
also doesn't mean you have to be, a pain in the... Because sometimes we come with attitudes.
Yeah.
Our own attitudes. Then you are faced with even bigger attitudes here.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you resent it.
Yeah.
But I also want to say that, it was meaningful for us to share our experience. And I have to acknowledge and give thanks to each one of you out there that have supported me and encouraged me. I read your notes, I read your emails, I read your comments, and more, I will say 90% of the time, the comments are very encouraging. I do read your emails, sometimes I respond late, but I am ever so grateful because I feel that you are acknowledging and giving back to me that the message is resonating. And the message is Africa is good, Zimbabwe is good, they have big challenges, but you find your space and make it work. I don't have the weight on my shoulders. I don't wake up with, sweating, thinking I have to get into the traffic, those work troubles, this and that. I sleep well, I eat well, I am at peace. I could never have been able to buy that. Not with my salary, not with any money, not even with the lottery. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful being here.
It's very nice.
And how about you, Newbie? You just landed from the UK.
Oh wow, yeah, thanks. For me, it's about purpose for me. When we left, I still remember that when we left LA about 2000, we had a purpose, and the purpose was to go to an economy we knew that would create better opportunities for our children and grandchildren. That was our purpose. And so we went there, we were driven. As a result, I think it helped us to have good attitude there so we could work and do as much as we could. And one of the purpose was also, if you couldn't have an advantage step ladder, started to have property here, be able to afford it. So we worked hard and we did that. Children got the opportunities that we thought we could give them. Managed to do some of the things that everyone wants to have, a house of your own. And when that finished, you can't do anything beyond your purpose. I started to hate anything about there. I didn't like it. So as a result, I started thinking about coming back here and planning and doing everything that we could plan, did everything. And came a time where I was seeing there was no purpose for me to continue to work, You earn and the money is no longer sweet as it was because I didn't have even the money. I didn't have much to spend on the car. I had enough clothes. I had everything. It sounds kind of pride to say that, but I felt like that I didn't need the money anymore. All I wanted was just to come home. So I came. So if there's anybody who is starting to go, maybe you are young, of course, your purpose has been to go and earn money. Do that. We're in a different stage. Our age group, our family situation is different. So follow what your heart is telling you. We followed what our heart was telling us to go there in the first place. And we are following our heart, what the heart is telling us about coming here. And we're here, we feel happy. We are doing a new homestead altogether in the rural areas. And it's still hard because in the first place there was no power and we didn't have a bed, so we had to sleep on a
mattress.
Yeah. But I was feeling good the morning. I slept so well.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, wow, I slept so well. The birds were chirping. The other night we had the hyena doing its thing in the night. It gave me so much peace. I said, it's not very convenient. I'm being beaten by mosquito, but I was happy.
Yeah.
Because that's where my heart is calling.
Yeah.
So I want to say to
Mosquito
somebody
night.
who is there,
Happy
your
vibes.
journey
yeah.
could start
Happy
now.
Yeah.
Say, look here, guys, these guys are enjoying it. But you, like Deborah said, you do not have to say, let me go tomorrow because I've seen some people doing.
Yeah.
Do your steps, do your milestones. Say, okay, take steps.
It's a
Yeah.
marathon.
Yeah, take
The
steps.
marathon,
These
yeah.
are the milestones. I want to make sure by the time I'm able to go, maybe 5 years later, I would have done 1, 2, 3, and
Right.
then come here in a organized fashion. So,
Yeah.
follow your heart, guys. You know.
And Blessing, what's your thought about the diaspora? Having lived in Zimbabwe, and what are your thoughts? Besides hearing us, what are the perceptions of people saying, when I go diaspora, I'll do this, what?
Aside
are your
from what
thoughts?
Anis is thinking. Okay?
Unless you're in trouble.
Says unless you're in trouble. All right. So he was mentioning like if you are young, and that caught me because I was like, oh, they're talking about coming back, and I'm thinking about going.
Yes.
So obviously, my perception, I don't want to lie. My country, I love it so much. It's so good, so natural, and everything still looks real. Although the economic situation might not be that good for young people like us. So you'll be feeling, that patriotic feeling, say, I love my country, I love being home. But also, as a growing up young someone, you want to establish yourself. So that, as he was talking, like, first dream is, I want my own house, I need my own car, a good job, and my family to eat well. Yeah, so by this you are trying to establish that and settle. Because of economic situations, you feel like, okay, it's gonna be a long journey, a very long journey. Or otherwise, time to marry, Son Makoti is coming. Time to marry is ticking, and I'm thinking, okay, pakudakarora, pakudakamchato, and everything. So you want to balance, but it's still a very big hassle. So the other mind is like, why can't I just hop into somewhere where there is a very good economic situation? I just rise up. After just rising up and getting things together, you come back. You just and so what I think is home is good. Home is best. Home sweet home. But sometimes if you have an opportunity, for me, if I get an opportunity, to be honest, I will just hope in there where there is a good economic situation, work. After working, settle, get things together, then come back home and then live a good life. Otherwise, to be honest, home is the best and it's so good. It's so good. It's just only that it's a little bit hard for us young people to settle and get things together. It's a big hassle, especially when you are coming from let me say from middle class to lower. It's hard. It's hard getting from university. You're a new grad, you think you are done, but actually that's where the real struggle starts, because there's no job. And you are going back into the streets and see how can take things to make a compost and do gardening and sell veggies. But you're a graduate. But that's the only thing you're thinking, so that you can make things up. So it's quite a big hassle. So as a man, especially for me as a man, you are thinking, okay, I need to do something. I need to come up with something so that everything is okay. And the only mind is like, if I have an opportunity, okay, I'll just go there, settle. Then if everything is good and settles up, then I come back home and enjoy. Like you guys, see? You are enjoying, and you were saying he was laughing with the hyenas that night. Laughing with the
When you
hyenas.
say hyena, you run away. But what I've heard is like people who are abroad, young people who are abroad,
Mhm.
they seem to see more opportunities than people who are living
Inside the
here.
country.
Yeah.
For example, there are young people who are coming back
Mhm.
who are going to do like watermelon farming because land here is free. Some people are coming to explore the land.
Mhm.
But I see young people here, not everyone, not you necessarily. They are saying people who are already in Zimbabwe, they are not seeing this opportunity. These opportunities are seen by people who are far away.
Mhm.
Would you say that's a fair comment? If you thought like outside the box to say, if I go, my no, probably your grandparents or whatever, everybody's got a land here. Would you go there to grow some watermelon or to go and do farming,
Chicken
to
farming.
go and do chicken farming, to go and do those things? Because I've seen young people who are actually coming from abroad to come and do those things. Is it not like because we are just thinking our mind that, my mind is like, I want to go abroad. We think those answers are there, not necessarily when we've got like water on our face.
Okay, thank you for that. And my comment on that would be, well, I think it's fair for them to say that, but on my side, talking in the shoes of someone who is here and who wants to go there, what I can say is sometimes we are affected by, let me say exposure first. Yeah, because we grew up, in the settings where everything, for the ends to meet, it's a hassle. Kujoinidza. You understand? So, growing up in a setting yokujoinidza, it's hard sometimes for you to come up and just say, okay, if I do watermelon project, as you're saying, this way. Now, I feel like those people out there, what they have that we don't have is exposure. Somehow they've seen it being done there in a proper way, in a way. Because I've also checked on that and said, you know what, these people who are coming from there, what are they doing better that we can do? And I realized there are some skills, there are some things that they have learned just to do better than the way we do because of exposure. They have gone out there, they've seen how properly it is done. And now they come with all that knowledge. They just implement it because for sure the land is there. For sure the resources are there. The water, if you drill a bore, you get a good land, you drill a bore, you get to do your irrigation, you do your farming, you can earn as much and be able to settle. But now, what we lack, the exposure. Yeah. So, what we just as a recommendation, what we need as youth is more of exposure knowledge. We really need to be equipped on the how to properly do those things. And of course, number two, you need that income, or not. Let me not say income. The proper term is capital,
Finance,
finance, so that you can start doing that. So maybe you for me, I'm a nurse. I'm working, so if I'm able to save, then have capital, start, and that knowledge that I was talking about, someone to show you how to do it properly. Because the way we were doing things, it's good, but it's not good enough. Yeah, especially for a mind of an entrepreneur, it's not good enough. Yeah, because we were doing things. You see, so that's our mindset.
Professionally.
Yeah, but now you need to step up and say, okay, I need to think money. How can I bring more money? So
I wanted to just piggyback on what you just said. Two things that you have just said that I think are really playing a big role in our young people having this migration out of our country. The exposure part, and the money part. Because the money part, the exposure, we've been doing subsistence farming for time immemorial. That's all we know. And the methods are still the same. There hasn't been any change in how we do it. But also, at the same time, the capital is not there. Because some of these projects are financially, it's intense for you to start it. And when you are coming from living a life of hand to no hand, the money is not even there. It's impossible for these young people to do anything. So while they go out, they will get some of the money if they're working with a chinangwa, with a mission, and then they get the exposure. They will get involved in maybe some of those agricultural or farming methods, then they come back and implement. But I think there's one thing that is important for some of us who are coming back and who intends to coming back. Maybe this is time, each one lift one. Maybe this is the time that we bring some of those skills, some of that knowledge that we may have gained, not to seek remuneration, not to seek payment. Mabasa hakuna, there are no jobs. But to part with that knowledge where people will receive it. Because sometimes there comes a conflict when people are trying, maybe it's the way we approach that. The way we come with our knowledge and want to pass it on it might be the same way that was done with the other, you know what I'm saying. When we come thinking we know what these people want, then they don't receive what we're trying to teach them well. But I am fully encouraging you, if you want to go, for the point that you raised, exposure. There's a lot of people in this country that don't have exposure. What they've seen growing up is all that they know. So their knowledge is very limited.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for explaining
enlightening us
from the other side. We didn't know.
Yeah.
We thought, why does everyone want to go when we are leaving?
and I think some of the reasons why it takes longer for our young people to start realizing their dreams when they go there outside the country is the unfortunate part where you are kind of pulled into this spending spree where you now forget that you needed to put, let's say, £100 every week for your projects, or $100 for your project. Instead, you now just start shopping, and letting people that you left behind envy you.
flexing.
Yeah.
They know that I'm using an iPhone 17.
And the sad
I'm
part,
driving a Range
and
Rover.
the sad part, I think the saddest part is when you are now out there, you are young, you are working, and you put in so many hours. Now you come to visit your parents or friends, and you take them out. You start spending unreasonably. So you buy everybody a beer, you buy the whole bar a beer, you spend irresponsibly. And they think you have the money. But when you get back, all that money was on a credit card. You are broke as hell. And so a lot of people fall into that. I mean, it's normal because you are overwhelmed by what's there. When you think backwards, you say, I can't go back with that old T-shirt. Then put in a new one, and it has a designer label and things like that. And so
Fashion.
And I think if you're a young person,
500 Jordan.
if you're a young person and want to go out there, don't forget your mission. Your mission has to be, your purpose has to be there and has to be maintained. Yeah, you may slack here and there, you're human, but your purpose has to stay, on target. So I think, anybody who goes out there and is young enough and has a purpose, they can actually enjoy both worlds.
Otherwise it consumes, isn't it? You end up
Consumerism.
going in a cycle of debts.
Oh yeah.
Going in
Oh,
the
yeah.
cycle. Most people are like, I want to come back, but your
But
car
too much
is
debt.
dead.
Yeah, my car is not
Your
paid
car
for.
is paid off. Maybe
yeah.
you've taken even a mortgage.
A
It's more than
mortgage.
what you can consume.
Yeah.
Your lifestyle,
Living beyond your
everything.
means. Yeah.
Those are the traps of the diaspora.
Yes,
Yeah.
those are
Yeah.
traps, really. Yeah. Yeah.
Therefore, you're not able even to whatever that mission that you went with. You're
Yeah.
not even to buy that house. You're not able to even do that.
Yeah.
Then you are just stuck there. And people, I think there's any video that people are stuck.
Yeah.
To come back, it's harder. To stay there, it's harder.
Harder. Yeah, both sides are hard.
Both sides
And
are
therefore,
hard, yeah.
pressure,
And
pressure,
now you
pressure,
feel like,
stress.
now it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Diaspora doesn't
Yeah.
work. Yet.
So there's nothing wrong with an ambition to go,
No, there's
to
nothing wrong with
learn
that.
from different worlds, different people and environments. But and the argument is, where you lay your head is home. Yeah. But for some of us, we've laid our heads over there and decided to
like
come
home.
back.
I don't feel like home now.
Yeah. I have to show you guys the moon, guys. You don't see it as clearly as this.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see that?
It's amazing.
Hey.
That's from God.
Oh, your moon,
Right, that's fine.
Nice, big and round.
Yes.
Yeah,
I want to
very bright. I don't know
Yeah.
why it's particularly like
You
that.
got from God here, radio.
Patricia, what was this one?
That's from God. Akabereka mwana.
Some people have said they've seen face of so and so and that.
Yeah.
Ine mukadzi akabereka mwana mukati.
Can see
Beautiful.
the moon. Look at the stars, hey. Yeah.
Look at that.
Eh, nekatsuro kacho karimo mukati. Katsuro.
It's
Karimo.
bright to see inside today.
Sometimes you can see actually the
Yeah.
little hair.
Wow.
Somebody take us to
This up here, right? I can point to the moon, right? There's the moon there.
Yeah.
Now, if
Oh.
I turn a little bit there, this is Mars. You know, the orange moon.
Really?
Yes,
Oh, really?
So you can see Mars. So if you look at it, if you
I want to say thank you so much for spending the evening with us. Thank you to the Ngondongas and Musukuru Wenyika. Blessing. Thank you so much for a good time. Bulawayo has been good to us. We are here. We are enjoying being home. And we take so much pride in being part of this community. So I hope you feel encouraged if you do intend to come home, if just for a visit. But in the meantime, take care of yourself wherever you are, and we will see you on the next conversation. Good night.